Peace for all time.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Why Not Craft here, and I am Paintball Laws, and this is...
The last one you saw. What's up, guys?
Yeah. Alright, so, this is our, I guess, server restart, because our world size got way too big.
We're
So,
just starting over for the
yep,
billionth time, but hopefully we'll get something stable here. As long as Jeb works out whatever he's doing, trying to put jungles into 1.1 maps when 1.2 comes out. I won't bore you with that. But hopefully we're going to be able to stick with this server, with this world, and we're just going to expand it out. Um, Once 1.2 comes out, have those awesome jungle biomes and kitty cats and
oh yeah.
all that wonderful stuff. Anyway,
But, anyways guys, this is the spawn building right here. These are our donator ranks. These are some rules. This is
yeah, we won't bore
Codemata.
you with any of that, but
Yeah, plugin
you can read
info.
that on your own time.
Yeah. So anyways, this is our spawn right here. How long did it take us to make this?
Um, two, three, two, yeah, somewhere between 2 and 4 days. I'm not sure exactly,
Yeah.
but we've been working this week, or the latter part of it, or
Yeah, let's go
latter
ahead
part of
and
last week and the beginning of this week on this new spawn with our lovely courthouse and the international exchange.
got
We're
our
gonna go up to the courthouse right now.
got our Supreme Court right here. That's my
Yeah,
base right there that I haven't done anything with. Let's go
and on
here.
top, you want to fly up here,
Sure. Yeah.
and you will see, of course, the Swedish uh, United Union Jack. Okay, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Swedish flag, the Union Jack, and of course
The
the
American
old
flag.
American flag up
Yeah.
top, like it
So.
should be. And this more or less represents who we got here. We do have an admin that is Swedish. He is Nyanders, and an admin that is British, English actually, and he's Ash. Anyway.
So let's go ahead and go on in. I'll only
The
do,
courthouse.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
only do one side of the courthouse.
All right. Yeah. I mean, haven't
Basically the
hasn't
same,
been
just
filled in.
yeah. So anyways, this is our courthouse. These are our little piston tables. Me and Ash 92 are the two judges for the Supreme Court. And let's go ahead and go down here. This is the little judges' chambers. Um, yeah.
All that sweet stuff.
So yeah. So instead of people getting banned, we actually well, in case they do get banned, but basically we won't ban you right away. We'll just send you off to jail, and you'll end up getting a court date. And then you'll go here, or I guess it'd be first to your town's court, and then if it needs a higher ruling, then you go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. It just depends what's going on. If it's griefing within the town, that's the town's problem. And we, of course, are running Townie on the server, just like most other servers are these days. And it works pretty well and keeps us from having to babysit like old
Yep.
times. But what we have noticed about the community here on this server is that it's a lot better than the ones we've had in the past.
Oh
And the
yeah.
people are fairly mature and they're pretty welcoming. And there's just some good characters on here that you can jump in with and start a town and have some wars and stuff, have all that fun, you
Oh yeah.
know. Oh, yeah.
So let's see. Where should we show the bank real quick? I guess.
Well, we didn't go. Well, I guess I'll talk to you. This big glass and stone brick building right here. Can you fly over here,
Yep. I'm right
Austin?
here.
Okay, yeah. This is the International Exchange, which is more or less, um, where the main hub of trading goes on. And every nation will be represented in here. That's how we'll coordinate off. And then within those nation areas, there will be the towns in which the nations are.
Yep. And we actually haven't started it yet.
Yeah. Well,
We've been very busy.
again, this world is just a new restart, and that's why we're hoping to tell you guys about it. Get some people in here, get some creative, mature people in here. Want to go over the bank, Austin?
Yeah. This
All
is
right.
our donor bank slash regular users bank. I'll show you the difference between the two bank systems, and this is our XP bank right here. Users can come in here and create signs to store your XP just in case you die. You can just store it in here. So like some of these people, like we do Friday nights we do dragon fights, so that's why some of these guys have really high XP levels. But yeah, so that way you don't lose all your XP. And so we'll go ahead and we'll go through this door right here, I guess. And
Yeah, I'll show you the donator bank.
down
I'll
here
go down
is
the other stairs to be all dramatic and
alright.
stuff.
So this
What's
is
up?
it's all encased in bedrock, so no one can get in except for admins. These are the individual user banks. You only get one chest. And for donators, I actually think whoever my mouse is being weird. There we go. I think we actually I don't know who did this down here, but I guess we have two normal user banks.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, this is the, top security. You need
Yeah.
admins to open those doors up there.
yeah.
There's
So,
no way, there's no other way in.
nope.
So,
Um,
this is definitely going to be a donator privilege to have something down here.
yeah. But anyways, there'll be another level down there, and different donator ranks have different levels of how big their bank is. Some will be 6x6, some will be 8x8, just depends on how much you donate. But anyways, that's a personal bank of your size that you'll get for yourself. And basically you can go in there and store whatever you want and stuff in there like that. So, yeah. So, what do you say we take the
Anyway,
train
yeah.
over to one of the towns?
We have a very well and took a while. It was quite a hassle, but we put together a nice railroad system.
Yeah.
And that's how we're kind of going to consolidate the cities. Is they kind of have to follow those rails. Although that's not to say you can't have a small town or a city outside of there. It's just you probably want people to have access, since that's really the only way to get around. Because we wanted a more realistic approach to travel on the server. So instead of silly warp pads or slash warp commands, we actually use a somewhat realistic approach to it.
So, but yeah, we actually haven't finished all the post things that are supposed to be like electrical lines,
Yeah.
but so
It's
we
all a work
finally-
in progress. It's
Yep.
constantly just like the
But
real world.
This is our first town right here. This one's called Oakfield. This is the one we'll be visiting first. This is one of our biggest towns on the server.
Mhm. Which in just about 4 or 5 days at most has turned into quite the city.
Yeah.
But you should have seen Green Acres, one of the
Yeah.
towns we had on the old, and Skyhaven. Those were just gigantic,
Oh,
and
yeah.
no doubt these will be as big within
Oh,
2
yeah.
weeks' time. And as you're probably seeing in this video, quite a few people logging on and off, and we do have quite a few people on the server already, but of course, like more. That's always a good thing. And I'm stuck. Okay. All right. What's
Alright.
up?
So yeah, the mayor of this town is her name is Cursed. Yes, it is a she.
She's Scottish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's owned two of the biggest towns on our server so far, Green Acres on our last world and Oakfield on this one. So I don't know how she does it, but she does something right.
And just as the admins do, aside from building the spawn town, pretty much everyone plays legitimate.
Oh yeah.
And that's a main focus. This is a survival, realistic SMP server.
Yep.
And we just really want people to be able to work hard and have fun. Because creative's fun for a little while. And it's
Right.
fun to build big structures. And there will be points where we will let the community go in creative mode in areas and build those things. Like Pixel Art Land is coming very shortly,
Yep.
and many other things like that. But in general, with the towns, we want people to be doing this all by hand, all by themselves, and it's something you can be proud of instead of, just half-assing it with
Yeah.
spawning in items and that. And so
So
nobody here does that.
so this right here is the Oakfield Courthouse. So if you do anything in their town, this is where you'll end up going to court. Is right here, and they got their little tables. And if you come down here, this is actually this goes over to their jail, which you need a key to open, or if you're an admin, you just open up the doors.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have this cool jail plugin that when people go to jail, it actually tells them what they did, or tells us what they did on the outside here, and how many minutes or hours or days they're in jail for. But up here, we actually have a plugin called Falsebook that allows us to do wireless redstone. So if we click on these, and it opens up the cell doors down there, and yeah, so very cool. And I think Falsebook right now we only have open to our donator members. You can, I'm having trouble with doors. Yeah, if you're just a normal user, you can access all the Falsebook things, but you just can't make them yourself. So, but let's
hmm
see.
We want to give privileges to people that chip in and donate to
Yeah.
help us keep the server running, because it is quite expensive to do and we put a lot of work and time into it.
Oh,
But we don't want to just ruin it for everyone else like some servers do.
yeah.
So even if you don't have the money to help out, you can help out by putting time into making an awesome server.
Oh yeah.
So
So, yeah, I mean, everyone can do good on the server. Donator things are just something that adds to your experience on our server, but doesn't hinder you from doing anything on the server. So,
yeah.
um, let's see. Some people's houses here. These are actually new houses. I haven't seen these ones yet. um, let's see. Oh yeah, this is this, this is Holy Bejeebus's law office. One of our, I think we upgraded into a moderator.
Yeah, he
But
might be a moderator, I don't know.
but yeah, so basically he decided for all the courthouses and stuff that he was gonna become a defense lawyer for anyone that has a court date. So
Send him
yeah,
some Minecraft money.
but yeah, this is just some of the cool and creative things that people come up with on our server.
hmm
So yeah,
And every day it's something new,
oh
something
yeah,
pretty funny, hysterical,
oh yeah,
um, that we find. And by the way, it's very easy to communicate with anyone on the server, admins or other players for that matter, because we have TeamSpeak, as well as Hero Chat. We have a clans plugin, and obviously the chat itself. So if you ever have a problem, you can just email an admin, get on TeamSpeak. One of us is probably on there. Because I mean, we have people across a lot of time zones here, and
oh yeah.
everyone's shuffling in and out all the time. So it's really never hard to get some problems solved. But more or less, since most of the people on the server are pretty mature, you can usually just solve that on your own,
Yep.
which is something that's really appreciated by
Yeah, and most of
admins.
our users are pretty well knowledged, and they can pretty much tell you anything, or even our community themselves. I mean, they pretty much, if you ask them a question, they'll pretty much tell you. So,
Yep.
but
Let's tell them about some of the fun features, special days,
oh yeah,
activities.
special days. See, we actually just changed it up, and I think I have my paper right here. See, I think on Mondays we do Mob Arena. For a lot of you guys that don't know what that is, basically we haven't actually done it yet because we just restarted the world. But
Oh yeah, we did it on our old
yeah,
server as well.
yeah.
Um,
But basically, you're in an arena and you get basically endless mob waves, and you have to kill off each wave, and eventually it gets too hectic and you die. But when you do it, you actually get prizes from it. So, like, if you
Hmm.
survive 20 rounds, and you get like a diamond sword or something equivalent to that. So, and then on Tuesdays, we've actually changed it up, and we've started to do community builds, which will implement basically on our forums. We'll have discussions about what we should build on Tuesdays, and it'll be a massive building, or it could be something simple. But
A a big cathedrals. It,
yeah,
it changes every week, whatever
so.
we decide to do, but
But
it's always going to be something interesting.
yep. So basically, you, the user, would be able to get the privileges of a creative mode in order to build these things. Because if we're building a cathedral, it'll take quite a bit of time to collect all the materials. So, and then on Wednesdays, actually every other Wednesdays, we do a thing called the Swordsman Cup, and basically it's like a bracket system. Basically, you'll sign up for the Swordsman Cup, and you'll do brackets upon brackets of who to PvP against, basically. And you basically fight them and do all that, and eventually they'll come out with a one winner. And when you win, you actually get a I think we decided on $10,000 when you win in game, and you get a title called the Swordsman, or I think champion. I think is what we call it, champion.
Yeah, champion, and it won't come with much other than the title, but you also get some prize money, and
Yeah,
it it's kind of
it's a really fun event.
bragging rights more or
Yeah,
less, and it's nice to
yeah.
have that little
I mean,
champion
I
thing
think
next to
last
your
time,
name.
I think last time we had a user that actually beat out two of our admins.
Yeah,
I think Last was in it here.
yeah, I was in it. I was in it with Sammy
And
too.
yeah, Sammy, or one of our other admins, also lost, and you lost as well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's fun and exciting. And then let's see, on Thursdays we're actually doing Townie Wars these days. I think, yeah,
Yeah.
Townie Wars. So on Thursdays, basically all these towns are here. It depends on if you're allied with another town or not, but basically any non-allies will have the chance to go into the other towns and try to defeat their town. Now, what that it doesn't exactly entail griefing. You don't get to grief the enemy's town, but you go in there and you fight off the townspeople and try to reach their home block, which is normally at their town spawn. Um, yeah, so you do that, and then you try to win, I guess.
Yep.
That is a very weird colored person.
Oh
You
my
see
gosh.
this? That is
That's a little
Rainbow.
scary.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't seen that guy.
No, I don't know his name.
Whatever.
But and then on Fridays we do Ender Dragon fights. So as I was telling you guys before, how people get a lot of XP is through Ender Dragon fights, and we do those every Friday.
Yeah,
And
Friday night
we'll
fights.
spawn like 5 or 6 Ender Dragons, and you guys have to go and kill them. So yeah, it's very exciting. A lot of people like the Ender Dragon runs because they get a lot of XP.
Yeah.
Um, kind of helps people get enchanted items and stuff like that. But yeah, so we have fun doing that stuff. But yeah, anything else to add to that?
Um, More or less, uh, to be clear on that, is you can actually kill people. This
True.
isn't, although, there's no killing in towns unless it's a weird ass town. I don't know. Usually there's no killing within towns or boundaries of any city or nation. But in the wilderness, you're free. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna ban you for going out and killing some guy who's in his little mine out in the middle of nowhere. You do what you want, and
Yep.
it's pretty fair on the count that you can't just teleport to people and uh, go
And
around and just kill everybody.
and
But
to
if you legitimately find them, you take it.
and to go along with that, a lot of people, because they don't like some of the rules for PvP out in the wilderness, a lot of people think that they can just, if someone comes up and attacks them, they can just leave. That actually doesn't work because we have plugins to protect against that. So basically, if you log out in the middle of someone attacking you, basically he'll have the chance to kill you for another 15 seconds. It'll create an NPC of you, and if he kills you within that 15 seconds, then you die upon relogging in, and he gets all your items. So not a good idea to leave.
Probably better to stay in and just fight
Yeah,
it out.
and try to fight
Or
it out.
try to
So,
run away.
yeah. So, and then, well, let's see. Why don't we go to our other town? I actually don't. I think we have it hooked up to the rail system, but we'll have to
We
ride on back
we
to the
do, but
spawn.
I don't know if we can ride from here, can we?
I think so. Well, we have to go back to the spawn, and then we'll
Oh, okay.
hitch up there to the next railway. So yeah,
Alright,
let's go
that's
back
cool.
down.
There's also a road system as well as the railway,
Yeah.
which I don't think the railway costs anything at this point, but we're
No.
thinking eventually,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take the road if you got no money.
Yep. So, and I am definitely changing out these to gold blocks
Yeah, it's a
because
little
this is
slow.
extremely slow.
Even though I'm doing it right now, walking on the rail is illegal.
Yep.
I'm above the law, though. I'll fly above it. See, that's fair.
Gold block. Yeah, there we go. Now I can go.
Oh.
So yeah, sorry
Any-
about the lag, guys, but recording this and playing Minecraft is a bit intense.
Of course it is. Anyway, let's see. What else? What else to go over?
I mean, if you there's different ranks in our system, so that way, say you've been on our server for a week or something like that, and you've really put some time into things, and you can on our forums you can apply for a rank called Citizen, and 9 times out of 10 you'll be accepted. Most of the time it depends on if you annoy admins enough, but yeah, you apply on our forums, and most of the time you'll get accepted, and you'll get a tag of Citizen instead of what you normally get, which is
Traveler.
yeah, Traveler.
Traveler.
So so yeah, got some of that, and well, I'm not going to
Yeah,
get that part.
man.
Oh look, I need to fix the rail here. Do this. But yeah, so there's a lot of different ranks. As you rank up, a lot of our ranks have to be admin approved, because some of them are like, I know we have a rank called Noble, and that's for our highly trusted members. Most of the time that's if you own like really big towns like Cursed,
Cursed, yeah.
then you become a Noble. It depends on how good you run your town and stuff like that, so it all depends. But right now, this world right here, since we're still on 1.1, since we started a new one right before 1.2, we actually limited the world size right now to I think
500.
yeah, 500
Yeah,
blocks from the
500 all
spawn.
around.
So basically, at the end of this railway, is basically the end of the world. And we'll actually expand that out once 1.2 comes out, hopefully. Hopefully we won't have to start a new world, because I know we've been
Yeah.
having some problems with biome changes.
Yeah, like we were
So
mentioning at
we
the
don't
beginning, but hopefully he'll
So,
work those out.
yeah, because
Jeb's a smart guy, I'm sure he will.
hopefully we can get it. But if not, then it'll be tragic.
Oh well. How many spawns have we built in the history of Why Not Craft?
Too many.
Too many. At least a dozen. At least a dozen. We're getting good at it. Practice makes perfect. Anyway.
This is an interesting train station. So yeah, this is the town called Rither, I think.
Rither.
Yep.
Is it Rither?
I think it's Rither or Rither or something like that. I don't know.
Does it start with a W?
Yep.
I don't know.
Through
I think Sammy said something about it being from like Aragon or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe one of you knows.
Yeah. So this right here is the second biggest town on the server.
At the moment.
Yep.
It's
So they got some cool little buildings in here. I really like the sandcastle over here. This is my favorite.
yeah. Actually, I haven't seen this town. I've been on the server much lately.
Yeah,
But
the sandcastle's pretty cool. It
yeah.
doesn't have much in it, but it's pretty cool.
Yup. Anyway.
But let's see, what is this over here? Because this is new. Ooh, the courthouse. Let's see.
Gotta have a courthouse.
Yep.
It's a necessity.
For
Anyway.
towns, we actually put rules in for towns that all towns have to have courthouses and jails and stuff like that. in order to become a town. Otherwise, you get shut down by the government, aka us. So, yeah, let's it's like a meeting room, I guess. Let's see. I'm guessing this is the courthouse
Anyway.
over here. Yep, there's a juror stand. Here's. Guessing this is where the judge is. So yeah.
Anyway.
Let's see what's back here. Maybe the jail cells. Nope, a chest. Interesting. Let's see. I don't know if they've actually finished all their stuff yet to put in their towns.
Oh, this came up within the last
Yeah.
2.5 days. So that just tells you the sheer volume of people on this server.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's very well worked on. I don't know how to exactly say that, but it's just constantly something new is popping up, and there's always something to do. I know that's a lot of people's problem with Minecraft sometimes is you just cannot find anything to do, but on this server, there's always something to do. whether it's going out mining, Spleef Arena is here, and that can actually be built solo by hand, can it?
Yeah.
Like you don't even need an admin to help you with Spleef Arena. You can set that up yourself. So there's plenty of stuff to do. There's wars to get in, people to fight.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Anything.
That was their jail right there. This is pretty good sized farm right there. But I mean, let's see the spawn in here. Yeah, I know they set up this cool little system underneath their entire spawn. It's like an underground system, but I actually can't get into it right now because they have it locked. But yeah, this is town of Rither. Yep, Rither. That's what it is. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep, that's the server in a nutshell.
Yeah. There's a couple more towns, but these were the two biggest ones.
Yeah, and in a week's time, it's going to be changed. 1.2, we're going to have towns in the jungle. I know me and Ash are going to get on that.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, guys, you can check us out over at Planet Minecraft, or you can go to our own site at whynotcraft.info. And we also have a forum. You can find the link there at our site. And have fun, yo.
Yeah, this is WhyNotCraft, so see you later.
Peace.